Hello, everybody! Welcome back to Shadow! We're here Saturday night for a nice little Div 5 game, followed by a Div 4 game. Tonight, first is going to be Gold Lotus versus Krillers, as I think the final match for qualifiers for Div 4. Figuring out what'll go there. Then it's Sakura and Tokyo Road Records, another Div 4 map. We'll see that afterwards. I'm Hydrate. Joined with me is TD Detrimental, back for another map.
Hey
Say
guys,
hello.
yeah, I am back. Sorry about that. Yeah, I mean, both these games are going to be very interesting. Being final matches and qualifiers, I'm looking forward.
Don't know if he cut out or not. Oh, we'll see the
Did I
rosters
cut
now.
out?
Yeah, you cut out a little bit.
That's great. Awesome.
But so for Krillers, we have Fern on tank, Freaky John on DPS, Hina also on DPS, and Asuna and Lunar on supports. I'm gonna love seeing Freaky John today. That's gonna be so fun.
Do you
Please
know
tell me
what? Have you had experience with watching Freaky John play?
No, I just know it's gonna be so fun to have to say Freaky John gets a kill. Freaky John gets a pull. Or
Oh, Freaky John's getting
Freaky
freaky,
John.
you know?
God, don't say that, man. Yeah, next is Gold Lotus with Hollow DPS off the flex player playing or Hollow and tank. Jesus, my brain's not braining. Off is on flex playing DPS. Klaus is also on DPS, and then Pine and Turco are on support. But yeah, I think first map is Ilios, so we should have fun there. Ilios, we saw it last time. I think Detri and I casted, which was the other Div 4 map. Or was that Div 5? It was
I'm
Div
pretty
5 like
sure it
this.
was Div 5, yeah.
How?
But yeah,
Oh,
Ilios is
Ilios.
Ilios is a common map pick for especially these Div 3 and lower, I feel, because I've been seeing a lot of hog on these types of the well map and just so many environmental options here.
Oh yeah. Turco, I think, is the Lucio player for Gold Lotus. Yup. So we're gonna see some Lucio gameplay.
Oh, some Lucio Juno. They're gonna be running it down real quick.
Genji, I heard. Genji getting play. That's so fun. And then Tracer Soj for Krillers. Very interesting. And Zarya for Gold Lotus. Very weird team comp for Gold Lotus.
It's very strange, but I mean, I see the Sojourn for Krillers, and Sojourn's been kind of looped into the meta with her recent update and patch. Does way more damage to charge with her vortex.
Yep. We start here. There's actually a Venture now, no Widow, but we're starting to hear a little bit of poke from both teams, trying to look to get a pick here. Ooh, and Freaky John gets time in the wide. Just a quick little left click hitting that. And there goes the rush here. Ooh, but you get Klaus falls next. Fern getting that one. Lunar had fallen very low, trying to finish that off. Going to be a backup here. Oh, but Lord Turco gets Lunar off the map here. Environmental kills. Already seeing our first one out. Enon Tracer on the left side, trying to get a little bit of an off angle going here. Simon the Wise swaps over May. Lord Turco falls. Freaky John getting that one. Hollow Purple falling a bit low. Trying to get this axe here. Oh, it's Pine. Pine's also very low here. But a lot of charge here for the Zarya. Fern has to back out with no life. Klaus will fall. Lunar getting the break on that one. Hollow Purple very low. Or Turco's in there. Hollow Purple falls to Lunar. The Pine Cone still 1 HP. Simon the Wise gets Lunar again. This May might get pulled back in. Yes, will fall. Simon the Wise next. And Pine Cone falls in. They're just
gonna have to try to play a little bit quicker and stop trying to take so much poke damage.
Yeah, I mean, it's like this is like the first fight, really, still. It just ended at this point, in my opinion. It's like, they staggered that fight out so much. And now pushing right side here. See what Gold Lotus can do here. Coming up on a couple ults of their own. Krillers have that Queen ult. Maybe gonna push it down this corridor here. Only catches 2 though, but Pine will fall. Yep, Lord Turco gets headshot with that. Fern with 2. Lunar still very low again though. Might fall back. Timing the Wise has to ice block here. Klaus falls to the Brig bash. And the wall falls to Hina. And it's Hollow Purple. Oh, getting staggered out here. My screen just froze.
Being known that they are present on this map here, Gold Lotus has to play a lot quicker to get past the choke. The Fern is just holding it down with the Queen, and the Juno comes out a little early to deny a point touch.
Oh, get the touch.
Most does the touch.
Mayo comes out, gets dead. The Freaky John. Juno comes out as well. Fern falls next, so does Lunar.
You know, all the ults coming out just at this point, but at 99%, that is, you know, you got to do what you got to do, but getting a retake here might be a little bit difficult. I mean, they are still up in ults. Krillers is gonna have to lock in and try to build some ults. I mean, they have the time to build ults. It's 99 to 13.
Yeah. Only one ult on the board for any team though, and that's the Blade from Klaus. Oh, but Pine falls next. So does Lord Turco. Both supports down. Big Blade gets Lunar. Gets the Freaky John. Just trying to survive now. Hina's low. Hollow Purple gets Asuna. Hina gets Klaus. You know, 1 HP has to recall on the point. Still very low. But trying not to get less clicks here. Now there's no ults for any team on the board here. Lord Turco trying to take this 1v1 with Hina on the left side. Fern comes in and disrupts that. Bubble comes out from Hollow Purple. Ooh, Ice Block Forest by Simon the Wise. We'll get... ooh, Hollow Purple falls first, actually. Simon the Wise... Ice followed up on. Lord Turco now stalling a point out. Will fall. Hina getting that melee. Klaus here. Pulse comes out, but no touch available. Map 1. Krillers, 100 to 62.
0 to 1.
All right, and I can't tell everything that's happening because I feel like I might be lagging a little bit, but this game is really close. I mean, they're pulling it out together, trying to get the longest fights they can. And we do see the Hog as predicted on this well map. I wonder how many environmentalists we're gonna have to see. Do you have a guess, Hydrate?
We've seen one, which is Lord Turco getting a boop. So I'm hoping we see a couple more. Maybe 3 or 4.
Yeah, you know, Hollow is opening up on the Doom here. And sadly, it's into a road, so I don't know how much value it's gonna get. You might see a comp swap pretty early.
Sombra here from Hina, actually, opening up with this new Sombra change. That's always fun. Yeah, like you said, the Doom into this. Oh, here he goes. Punches in. Klaus already falls. Fern getting that one. And Hollow Purple so low here, having to run out. And will fall. Fern gets that with his little right click. Lord Turco contesting point. Back all the way out. Down 2. Knows he can't contest any longer. Klaus swaps over to Junkrat here off the Genji.
Yeah, and you know, this type of composition, they have to play for themselves. I mean, with the Doom, and into a Hog, you just kind of either have to burn a target, or you have to dive into Doom.
Ooh, and a Freaky John here is 5 HP. Is able to survive somehow. Maybe not anymore. Lord Turco gets that headshot. I jinxed him a little bit. Ooh, and Klaus gets Hina there. Hollow Purple falls. Fern with 2 there. The Trap getting the next. Pine getting hooked will fall. Fern with a 3K. And he's got the high ground now. Oh, so you just gave the Hog high ground. What are you doing? Oh, but
Klaus's landmines do find Lunar though.
I mean, if you don't get an environmental, that's pretty fun. Now Fern's just hiding up on this high ground here. A little corridor. You have a Hog player. Oh, and he hears him wrapping left side. He's gonna flank. Klaus. Klaus! Oh, Hollow Purple gets the punch on Hino. Fern took a little bit too long on that flank there. And now he's wrapping around on another into the back line. Freaky John falls. Hook misses. But Simon the Wise is low. So is Hollow Purple, though. We're getting lower and lower. Lord Turco going over to heal that. Cone gets hooked. Can't finish that off. Looks like Fern had to reload. Fern's a little in this backline, though. Lunar's going in to try and help. Almost gets punched off. Gets Simon the Wise before falling to Lord Turco. Lord Turco with 2. Freaky John gets 1. Hollow Purple. Almost fell into the hole. Had to ult to get himself out of that. Will not. Oh, ends up getting Freaky John. Now onto the Juno here of Asuna. Punches Fern. They turn math point. Fern is getting out of there best they can. Hollow Purple misses punch. Will maybe. No, will not fall here. Klaus gets almost hacked. Lunar punched in. Hollow Purple getting that one. Justice rains from above. Goes Simon the Wise. Gets Fern. Hollow Purple gets Hina. Juno used by Pine here as the fight's winding down. Asuna, the only survivor there for gold Krillers.
Yeah, with Krillers having pretty much every ult coming up, using that Juno and the Barrage at the same time, that's a tough one to take.
Yeah, especially since they were already up 3 when that Juno ult happened. A little bit of a waste in my opinion. Klaus here on this flank gets hooked. Fern gets that one. Although Purple though gets Lunar. Hina with Pinecone in the back line. Juno ult comes out now from Asuna. A little far back, but they're taking that space now. Lord Turco gets EMP'd, so does Hollow Purple. Point flip turns, goes over to the Krillers. They need a touch here.
And Hoggle
do not get a touch.
Them off there. You know, both of these points that they played were very close. I mean, besides the ult usage, I feel like it was just, you know, trading for a trade, almost even fights all around, and no like complete team wipes. You do see with the Hog gameplay that it's just free if your team's not stacking on each other, blowing up the Hog. I mean, just is gonna pick you off one by one.
Yeah. We go over to Hybrid here. Ike in Midtown, and there's another I'm forgetting. Blizzard World. There we go.
Blizzard World and Gold Lotus.
Gold Lotus
does get the map pick, yeah. With Krillers getting to choose which side they want, defense or offense. But I mean, with these comps, it seems like both are very into the brawl. I mean, we did just see the Doomfist, so who knows what will come out. Maybe they'll choose Eichenwald or Blizzard just to try to force a dive into it. Hopefully, they rely on their dive being just a little bit better.
Yeah, especially because Hollow Purple looked pretty good on that Doom there.
Very
a bunch of the punches he needed.
balls.
Yeah, very comfortable with that. We'll wait to see the map pick. I'm expecting probably Blizzard World. I think, like you said, the dive will come out. That's what I think will happen.
Yeah,
I don't really know. I don't know these teams that well.
Yeah, I don't know sure either, but I do know that if they are interested in running the Doom still, Blizzard World just might be the pick. I mean, Eichenwald is a great one too. It's just that first point's going to be very difficult to get with the Doom. If they just play the Brawl on the first point, swap to the Doom, it just might be the better play after they capture that first point. But who knows?
Yeah, I agree with you on that one there. With Eichenwald first point being difficult for Doom. Every other point I think is good for Doom, but that first point, not a lot of Doom opportunity there. And most of Blizzard World gives good opportunities for Doom, so we'll see what's being picked. Taking a little while, but you know, they got to discuss with their team what they want to do here.
So, Jay, I did hear you say though about the Sombra pick. You not a fan of the Sombra rework?
I mean, okay. So I like it as a Tracer player. I like the not being hacked for so long.
Oh, come on.
Like not getting
He hacked this Tracer. You got blinks. And you're supposed to be.
No, because my ping gets me even when I blink. Like on my screen, I'll blink, but I still get hacked, and it'll teleport me back. So I like that I can actually survive when I get ping gapped.
Right. Yeah, but you know, it is true though. I do think that Sombra is a lot worse, significantly worse. However, with a Mogak, it's still being very viable. Like, I mean, Maga just blows up characters to begin with, but with the 20% damage increase, it's just, you know, it's a game changer. And we do see Eichenwald being the map for hybrid.
Yep. So we'll see how they want to go about this. Maybe just run raw mirrors the entire time. Fern looked very comfortable on that hog and on the queen respectively. So really, we'll see what they want to run. Obviously, don't know who's attacking and defending yet, but we'll figure that out as we go along. Uh, yeah, no, I don't like the Sombra change. I mean, I like the Sombra changes. I love the Sombra changes.
Yeah, it's
I'm
crazy.
happy there's not someone
I would
assassinating my backline
never
every 2 seconds.
imagine just Sombra not being able to be invisible for as long as possible.
Yeah, that's really insane to me. But
And we are jumping to this map. Now the real question is, will we get a central server? That is what I am curious to know.
will we get ping gapped? Will we as casters end up getting ping gapped by server? Let's see.
Seems all right, and no complaints yet.
No complaint. I think Mr. Producer Man actually has a chat turned off, so we won't see complaints. Yup, he's
Yeah,
nodding yes.
yes.
Gotta love Mr. Producer Man, but no, looks like they're in a bad. Oh,
Oh, maybe
never
not.
mind. I spoke too soon.
Or it's a
I think,
DC. It could be a DC.
are we getting ping gap, Mr. Producer Man? We're getting ping gap.
So it could be a DC. We'll figure it out in a second. But we did see for a split second the poke with the Sigma, and we did on the defense, and we did see the ball and the Sombra and Torb on the on. It was crazy on the attack. I have no words. It's gonna be a crazy one with that. I mean, will the ball just blow up to a rock from the Sigma? Will the Sombra be able to punish the Sigma with the hacks? Or, very curious to see what's gonna happen here.
Anyway, I did get a word. Oh yeah.
That is very true. I wonder what teams do that. Couldn't be. But oh, EU servers. I actually had that problem the other day. For some reason, our second map was constantly EU servers. I'm not sure what's going on. Even the East Coast weren't working for
Small
most.
indie company, guys. Small indie company.
All right, so I'm not gonna look at the Krillers lineup yet, not not until it starts,
Yeah.
but
Let's
I
not
am
get
curious
debated by
to see
Krillers.
what Gold Lotus comes out on. We did see the Sigma at first. I have a feeling they might stick with that.
Yeah. Saw the BAP as well, and I think the Lucio from Turco. I think Turco might be a Lucio. Not to sound rude, but one trick maybe. Okay, so no BAP from Pinecone this time. We are seeing that Sig like you talked about.
Right, and I am a little surprised that we're seeing the Cassidy and not the Ash here. But either way, both characters are very vital to this defense. But we do see the Krillers coming out on what seems to be like potentially their actual comp, with Fern on the Hog again.
And that Brig
Tina
Juno
on the
back one.
May and TTV and oh, that's Freaky John. Freaky John with the Bastion. Who knows if he'll stay on that, but that might not be too great into the Sigma.
And there's a Far from Simon the Wise coming back from spawn now. Just finally picked what they wanted. Heat on to
Oh,
Sombra, ball
nope,
onto
on the ball on
Fern onto
Sombra.
ball.
They did
But
debate it. It's crazy.
they did. They debated us. How
Oh,
dare they?
Fern
And
doing the
Fern.
rollout.
Oh, for a minute I thought he actually undershot that. I couldn't see because of the trees. But now, Fern over here in this back line.
Maybe a
Rolling on
backnet.
Simon the Wise getting some good poke, it looks like.
Oh,
Oh,
and another DC. Okay.
yes, probably. DC as Mr. Fern is going for the slam. That's amazing.
That is a crazy one there. But I'm unsure because a DC usually just means you have to play where it lies. It's like golf, and there is disconnection protection, um, unless they make a swap to their roster because the player is not having internet or is not having reliable internet. So I am curious to see if they just play it here and we'll be down one with a swap, or if they will rejoin and just have to recuperate after this pause. You know,
Yeah,
pausing and it changes the whole momentum of things.
you see. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, Slam often defaults to Cloud's Lunar's 1 HP now. Lunar falls next. Fern here getting the slam. Lord Turco's 1 HP, so is Klaus. They collapse onto that. Sorry, Pine is hacked right now. Falls. Hina falls to Simon the Wise, though. Fern is half HP. Simon the Wise about full. Fern falls. Simon the Wise with another kill there. The rest of the team for Krillers is back, but can't push. They're down their tank. Freaky John on this left side, trying to build up that copy. Getting double directed by Simon the Wise, though. Hina up on height, gonna get pushed now by Simon the Wise and Clouds together. Falls to the Hinder Grenade.
It is obvious that Simon the Wise is confident on his para. I mean, he is hitting so many direct shots. I don't think I've seen him not have a splash damage hit at least when they're actually in his face. Minus the speed that you're seeing right now.
Yeah, he's missing now that you mention it, but...
Right. Gold Lotus is holding close here. Slam engage.
Doesn't really get much of a slam, though. Oh, and 2 fall already. Asuna and Hina. Fern trying to get out. Klaus falls to Lunar, though. A little too far in, maybe. Yep, that's the backup there from Krillers.
Lotus is playing a little too stacked for Fern to be able to do anything of value without his DPS. They can't get in because Simon Wise is just holding him down with the Pharah.
Yep, and then he already has this barrage as well. And there's not much I could punish, but Freaky John copies up the Sigma. Ooh, Hina falls to Lord Turco, getting that trade. Freaky John. Barrage comes, gets 2. Fern gets Klaus as the fight's winding down. Pine falls to Fern, though. Asuna getting directed. Falls, though. Fern shooting him in the back. Sure, Winkleflap, Klaus making their way back. So is Lord Turco. They have that speed. They will get back. And goes on to Klaus. Sigma ult here gets 3. Cannot get any kills with that. Mr. Winkleflap touching Klaus very low. Simon the Wise gets Freaky John. Cannot touch himself. Point 1 will go to Krillers finally.
You know, that was a great hold by Gold Lotus, having the just heavy poke, but still maintaining their position and their strength on that front line.
Yep. Oh, the Klaus here. Finding themselves very low here. Gonna get pushed by Fern. They will finally end up capitalizing that kill. Hina having to hit the virus finally. Fern trying to take this height here. They're already getting good percentage up on this. Oh, and boost
gets the Sigma off the high ground, but can't make it down. The whole team's dropping with EMP.
Oh,
nope, mine.
Big mine. Mr.
Huge combo there.
Fall. Fern gets Pine as well. Simon the Wise will fall as well. Hina getting that next one. Big EMP mine combo there from the 2 of them. Freaky John swapping over to the Genji now. Klaus falls off the map here. Iron slows up a little bit. Simon the Wise on Reaper. Yeah, resetting here. Mr. Winkleflap now onto the Ramatra. Pine onto the Ana. And they'll look to push out this right door, maybe. Beat engage comes out. 3 people catching the beat. Juno ult to reply. Simon the Wise gets tagged. No, nothing really happening, though. Mr. Winkleflap, 1 HP. So's Lord Turco and Simon, though. House falls inside High Noon. The two players from Gold Lotus trying to just stagger this out. It's Simon the Wise and Lord Turco. Lord Turco's the only one left alive. Will fall. TTV, Freaky John getting those last 2 kills there.
You know, when in doubt, melee. That's what they tell you.
When in doubt, melee. Yep.
Always.
Lord Turco now swapping over to the Brig. Brig on it here. A little weak attack there on point 1 to a strong, confident attack there for point 2. 3 minutes almost to push this.
Just
already rounding the first
Old Lotus
quarter.
not allowing them to walk up.
Klaus getting pushed now by 2 different members, but they both fall. Hina and Freaky John fall to Lord Turco and Simon the Wise respectively. That's a backup now. Lunar a little bit far forward. Will fall. Simon the Wise getting that one. Fern a little stuck now. Has to try and get their way out with Asuna. Getting the speed ring out. Ein's here now for Fern. They have the rally. No ults here for Gold Lotus. And Heaton is close now. Close to this ult here.
These mines are going to be huge. The team is Gold Lotus is all stacked. This is going to be something of glory here.
Yeah, here we go. Getting the slam, getting that. Mr. Winkleflat falls. Klaus is next.
Just keeping them away.
Time trying to survive. Will fall next. It's just Simon the Wise if they fall last.
You know, having 3 on point here, perfect. And then we could see maybe a retouch.
I don't even think they have a touch.
No,
no touch.
When 3 people go back to point that quick was definitely a good move because, you know, a second later and that Ramacha would have been there just blocking, unable to be killed because that's how Ramacha works.
Yep.
You know, with the Ramacha change, I also am seeing a lot more, a lot less kills on the Brig players. Like with Ramacha being completely different, reworked, you don't get hit through the shield. Instead, it breaks the shield. So you have an extra 2 punches until you die.
Yeah. Which I like a lot, actually. But I've also seen a lot of ball, actually, now that Sombra's being changed like this, so...
Oh, definitely. And I think that Cassidy is a good pick into the ball. Just being able to fan him and get him out of your team's face, have that pure. But without having the Tracer to follow it up, I am a little surprised that it's working as good as it is. I mean, they kept that momentum up, full push after capping that first point.
Yeah, it took them a little bit on first point, but their second and third points looked very strong there.
We see a comp swap. We see Krillers now on the Sigma with a Mei and as expected with this type of
They're running a little bit of a meta almost, just no Brig.
Oh yeah. I mean, both teams are Lotus not really being on the dive. It's reasonable to not have the Brig, instead rely on the BAP. I mean, with the BAP change, he just shreds.
Yeah. We're also seeing a Bastion junk. Klaus messing up his little rollout to go over top, so he's still down main.
Perform a little early. Just trying to get that poke out.
And Klaus here flanking on the right side.
Trying to figure out engage here.
Yeah. He's walking up a little bit, trying to do something, but Mr. Winkleflap was a little low, getting healed right now. And Hina is pushing that junk right there. Has to get immorted, but Klaus is very low. They speed out now. The right side takes here for Gold Lotus. Bastion form is used. No immortality for Lord Turco now. Klaus fall gets Freaky John actually. Riding this little off-angle spam here. Ooh, they know Asuna is down there. Asuna will fall. Klaus getting that one. Mr. Winkleflap falls to Hina though. Fern getting the next one. Klaus gets Luna though. It's just Fern alive here. Top Pine though gets Lord Turco. Fern!
I'm not sure what has happened here.
Oh,
he does get the
Fern!
kill. Fern just cleaning it up.
Fern with 4.
Right, and we did see the
Gold
flux
Lotus
come
there.
out.
You're a little bit mad there. Now a couple ults here from Krillers. They have that Mei ult. Lord Turco with the window here, but will fall. Fern shooting him above that car there. Oh, and they hear Clouds behind. A wall gets a little messed up, can't get Clouds there. Plus the portals here for Gold Lotus. Only the Blizzard now. Rock comes out, window down main. They shield and may wall it off.
You just kite that and play that right side. I mean, now they did give the space, but with what they have coming up.
Falls. Kyre comes out, gets Hina before they can get Lord Turco there. Lord Turco will fall next though. Lunar getting looked at now by Mr. Winkleflat. Mr. Winkleflat misses the flux.
Misses the flux.
Freaky John will fall next though.
Freaky John.
Also Asuna. Asuna 1 HP, can't get finished off though, Mr. Winkleflat. He comes out. Rock looks for Asuna, only hit Fern. Fern now is gonna ult Mr. Winkleflat. Falls next. Fern with 2. Lord Turco falls to Asuna, but they did Juno ult there.
This is just amazing how Fern is staying alive through these team fights. I have no words.
I know.
He's always on the receiving end, but still somehow just manages to be on top and clean it up for his team.
No ults here for any team but Krillers, and they've got 2 of those. Can't get anything. They have that speed ring, but they're not using it to engage. They're still playing around this back choke here with 30 seconds left. They have to go in. Lord Turco 1 HP has to back up. Window comes out down main. Big dynamite on the pine. Hina will clean that up.
Bob is
now here.
Very vital
Bob
here.
Falls.
Not die with the Bob. Oh, that is a tough one.
Freaky John. The Hina and Fern getting the next 2. Hina with 2. It's just Mr. Winkleflap, and he'll fall next. Lunar finishing that one. I don't think they have a touch now. Unless Clouds comes over the top, but I think he's just respawned. Pinecone can't touch. Oh, hold. Krillers 2-0 over Gold Lotus.
You know, seeing an Ash die with Bob at the remaining 10 seconds is very heartbreaking for me. But it does seem like Fern was able to clean it up again with the May, you know? Just being able to do whatever they can to hold this point. I'm just not enough shot calling target priority. It's just not on the same people.
Yeah. We go now to our 5-minute break here. Everyone, go get your water, go get your food for the next coming maps. And we get to talk a little bit about what we've seen so far.
Yeah, I mean, although the scores might not reflect it, the Gold Lotus is putting up a hell of a fight. They should be on the top side of these team fights, like at 80% of the time, but for some reason, just falling to one person that's left, can't find that last person. I mean, being up 2-0, this is going to be a tough one for Gold Lotus to come back from, but it is doable.
Yeah, we've seen it before on stream, a reverse sweep almost. So, Gold Lotus will take this time, see if they could fix anything. I'm dealing with hiccups from my water/phantom egg. Yeah, now my camera's on so they can see me dealing with my hiccups. Yeah, but of course, now stream gets to see what Detri has in their little profile picture here. Don't do that. Don't.
I am. Pop-Tart wins incident. What did I miss? Oh. Negative aura.
Negative for it. Real. Anyway, for Cryptic in chat, we can't do comms check. We don't have anything to do that with, really. There's, yeah,
Comms check as in what?
like us visiting it in their check. Yeah, like, you know how
Um,
you hear people
do
talking?
we
That
do we not have the staff for this?
we don't. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully next season. Hopefully next season. Revamp up our, okay. Um, so Rhapsody, stop DMing me. I know you're in chat. Please. It's hurting my ears. Might do a comms check on y'all. Don't say anything bad.
I mean, what really would be going on? I mean, the delay on
You
streams
don't
kind
wanna
of
hear
affect.
my comms. You
You
don't wanna hear
definitely
my
don't
comms.
want to. You definitely do not want to hear TD's comms. I don't even think we talk half the. Well, I don't think we talk about the game half the time. I'm not gonna lie. It's
Yeah, you don't you don't wanna hear Iron Rose's comms, bro.
I
Iron
am
Rose's comms
pretty
are just so
sure
bad.
that we are
Okay, Philo
playing
in
Dark
chat.
Phone in between the matches.
That's
That's
so
that's
real.
our way of getting our shit together.
Okay.
Team synergy. 100%. You know, it changes everything. If a team is tilting, even one player can change the whole, like you said, the whole morale. It's just so you gotta your heads up. And I hope that is what Gold Lotus is doing because you guys still do have a chance. We've seen it done before. Just lock in, focus up, play what you and play. You know, be a team that can dominate. And Krillers, this is not bias. I love you guys too. Just saying. That's all right. I mean,
That's so real. I
I
watched
prefer Nikocado
I'm not gonna lie.
avocado, but
Once before in a scrim, I genuinely started watching something on the side. Like, actually watch something on the side. I was watching Netflix on the side. It was, I was watching NCIS season 15. Um, and yeah, just mid-scrim, I was watching it. I've done a lot of stuff mid-scrim that I'm not proud of, but you know. Yeah. No, I was mid-game. I was mid-game. I was mid-game. I was mid-game fucking around on Tracer, watching NCIS on the side, bro. Like, I've done that in a game here. I think, I'd have to find it. It might have been no, it wasn't streamed. It wasn't streamed. I don't. It was. Oh god, it was weeks ago. I'd have to find it. I'd remember the game from reading it. I think it might have been the game against the Fallen in week 4. I genuinely was just watching NCS on the side. So, like, I have like a very big TV here, and I just prop my phone against it like I'm doing with stream now on my phone. And I just had NCIS pulled up, and I had my AirPod in on my right ear. So like I'm listening to comms, but I'm also not. I was just I was running around.
Plug.
Plug. Which one is exclamation store?
And just so you guys know, in the Twitch chat
Merge, right? I'll check.
for all the doubters in chat, yes, this is
Here
what I
we
look
go.
like IRL.
Yeah, that's actually Detry IRL right there. It's a photo he took for us, and then we've got it framed now.
Actually, it's what Philo drew of me after seeing me. Yeah, it is true. He did forget my glasses. He did forget my glasses, but that's okay. I forgave him. You know, he just he
I know, how
goes
dare he
stares
forget
into
the
my eyes,
glasses?
into my soul. He doesn't even
Like,
see the
it would
glasses.
be it would be 3 glasses death, but now because Philo forgot the glasses, it's over. He crushed the dream.
And so what? Hey, you're not
Alright, cool.
wrong. We had a day where everybody on the team had to turn on their cameras and actually introduce themselves. This is how you get to know each other. Learn to trust each other, you know? You guys
Oh,
just
I'm
gotta
so
do
doing
it.
that for Iron Rose.
Even
I'm
if you're
so
not
doing that.
comfortable turning on your camera, nobody's judging you. You guys are all Overwatch players. That's what you're getting judged for. So lock in. You know, it's just what
Lock in, he says. Oh, how my teachers do. Oh, how my teachers do first day of school. Alright,
yeah,
let's
you
go around in
guys,
a
yeah,
circle
go
and
around in a
introduce
circle.
ourselves here.
Yeah. Tell us something you like to do for your fun.
Tell us a fun fact about yourself. Uh-oh, Detry, Rhapsody, or Philo saying, "Wait till he gets to Florida. I'm
Oh, I'm
coming for you,
waiting.
man."
I'm always waiting.
Oh gosh.
What is the sorry, what is the next map that we're gonna see? Or not map, what is the next mode?
Game mode?
Flashpoint, right?
Yeah, it's Flashpoint.
Of course, there's
Surabasa.
the delay, the delay.
PG. It's gonna be
Okay.
Surabasa. I feel it. I feel it.
Hey, not talking about about what I look like, then, hey, I don't wanna hear it.
Real.
Si Sigma the character? What about him? His feet or
I'm an
something?
ass coach. I wake up to my team down 2-0. Zyro, maybe go
Sorry,
coach your
the mom
team.
stream
Tell them they
Cosmic,
got the.
but what would you like me to do about Vixen? This is the third time they've DC'd and come back, and I've had to reset them. As spec, there's no way to remove, like I can select no in queue, but I don't know that that will help. This is the third time. Okay,
Well, if
thanks.
your teams are watching this right now, no, do not invite them back if there is a DC mid-match because that does, it does mess everything up. You can see both sides' comps. It's just it's not fair. So let's keep
It
it fair.
ruins competitive integrity.
And just so you guys know that if you do want to be Div 1 at some point, who knows, to just keep grinding. But on your trip there, get PR trained, please. It is a
I don't think Philo has.
very key thing. Nope, two of my players don't have it. Their Twitters are a little suspicious, I will say. I think they've started wars with the Mercy army a couple times. It's it's scary
Real.
stuff.
Real, so real here. God, I'm just better. I'm just better. I know things.
Well, you have a 50-50 shot. But anyway,
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up.
anyways, I do
You have
think
my
that
ego.
there's a possibility of seeing a Roadhog here again. I mean, I've
That
seen it
hog's look
before, but we
nasty.
did also see the Queen earlier on in Ilios, so we might see that again too. I mean, Queen is typically the character you want to play in Flashpoint, um, but this map does open up a lot of good hook options for Hog. I mean, pretty open besides like one or two spots where the DPS can sit on high ground or play LOS behind a pillar. But that does end up splitting the team. So I'm curious to see what those out.
Yes. I want to see the hog pulled out from Fern. Their hog look nasty.
All right, if
So
we see if this goes to the point in Gardens and I see a environmental hook kill if they are on Hog, I will donate 5 subs.
give
I
it to
will
me,
give
please.
5
Run
subs.
hog, get it environmental, please. I can't pay for it. I can't pay. I'm broke.
But let's see how this goes. Going into the map, I think.
Yes.
Yep. Yep. Is this we might move into later. Right.
See what they run out here is we have seconds left.
Ready for battle.
Boom for Fern here.
Ooh.
And Mercy? They heard
No.
Detry say they heard Detry
There's
say he doesn't
no way.
they start wars with the Mercy Mafia, and now they're running Mercy.
I don't believe it. I feel a troll coming about, and I mean both these teams are on troll comps right now. Don't trust anything you see here.
Oh, it looks like they're staying. Heat on the Torb.
That
Asuna
is
on the
all
Mercy.
right. We see both teams on the Doom. Oh, and we do see the Pharah coming out for Gold Lotus instead, which is a good pick considering there is no hit scan. As long as they take care of the Torb turrets from the Krillers. Gold Lotus is taking control of main here, but
Yep.
the
Doge with
Pharah
Mercy on the
setting up.
left side though. So now up on height. Oh, they're gonna get run at here. Asuna getting pressured a little bit. Half HP. Plan will fall first.
Let's try to
challenge that by
take the
themselves.
1v1.
Tina and Luna fall for Krillers. Almost this time in the wide with that fadeaway. Freaky Chan trying to just take the Lord Porto out of it. Oh, but they get punched out of here. That's Asuna on point, getting out of it. EP and Klaus trying to get a little purple. Burn falling low. Oh no, actually that's trying to get Burn there. I
And
mixed
we're
up
off
what
the
team.
Torb.
Yeah, and we're also off the Pine is now on the Mercy.
Interesting. Very interesting plays from both
Burn
teams
gets
here.
Lord Turco here. Oh, Lotus still has that point percentage and climbing. Nothing really falling low, but Pine got stunned a little bit. Asuna will fall. Simon the Wide's taking care of that. Oh, but the Genji. Pine 1 HP will fall. Freaky John getting that one. Klaus gets Lunar though. Asuna now swapping over to Kiri off the Mercy. Meteor Strike goes Burn. Nina gets time in the wise. Lunar now onto Zen as well. Taking the point goes to Krillers. 72% for Gold Lotus here. Lord Turco has this beat. Hollow Purple falls though. Lord Turco getting chased by Hina now. Recall gets forced. Hina's by themselves. House will, maybe, yeah, will finally fall. Hina still trying to get out, will get out, finally. And then they're now putting Discord on other players, trying a little bit to push on their Mercy. Pulse comes out, or didn't stick. Although Purple gets Hina, finally. The pesky little Tracer's falling. Punch goes out from Fern. The back line. Meteor Strike comes out. Lunar falls next. Freaky John getting landed on, getting punched, getting slammed on. He's 1 HP. Will fall. Lord Turco is 2 actually. Punch goes out from Hollow Purple on Hina. Half HP for Hina.
I'm not gonna lie, right now this game does not feel real. I feel so lost.
It doesn't. I don't know how to like con this or like.
Everybody's taking different fights. I don't see anything
Why
in the
is
game.
there a Weaver? Why is there a Weaver?
The amount of swap.
Why is there a Hanzo?
And they're on Hanzo, one of the worst apparently.
I'm in the Wise gets Lunar now. Well, let's split here are Krillers. Freaky John is touching on this Hanzo.
Wow,
trying to get a
not
shot
one
up
of
on
them.
anyone here, maybe.
Yeah.
Burn very low though, getting chased down. Hollow Purple getting that. Time in the Wise, half HP. A little bit disconnected from their mercy. Freaky John going to touch. Die. He gets solo ulted at that point. Asuna, the first point finally gets tabbed.
Maybe at one of
Asuna
these
will fall.
points we will see a ult be used by the Krillers support line. I mean,
Maybe they're building.
and on okay.
We're back on Mercy.
I don't understand what's happening. This seems like a troll game.
Yeah, are Krillers just trolling this game away because they're up? Lunar falls. Fern gets Turco. Trying to fight Time in the Wise in 1v2 without Mercy Pocket. Fern now has some Meteor Strike in the backline. Ooh, but Pinecone rezzing will fall. Fern gets that one. Freaky John falls next. Lunar's onto Ilari. Goes out. Turco will fall next. Hina's capping point right now.
We are seeing Fern getting a lot of charge.
All fun. They stick Time in the Wide there, maybe. Meteor Strike comes out from Hollow Purple, just using it to land back away from everyone. Klaus now getting finished off here on point.
Alari, okay, didn't notice that one.
Freaky John's on Soldier now, so I don't know what's going on.
Anybody new to Overwatch, this is probably the game to tune out of.
Yeah.
I'm unsure what is happening with the comp swaps that we are seeing, but I mean, now we see Gold Lotus on the Orisa, hopefully burning the Doom. B coming out for the engage.
Earn was low, gets back to full HP now, and Freaky John on this off angle here. Ooh, oh my gosh, Lunar survives. 15 HP, will get chased down by the Hollow Purple. Klaus will fall though to Fern. Time in the Wise with 2 with the barrage. Trying to finish off Fern here. Fern very low. Turning over on Asuna. Freaky John's now on the Bastion.
I'm not sure if you noticed,
know.
that fair ult was very important, very crucial. All of Gold Lotus was weak. Both supports were 1 HP. That was a huge ult.
Oh!
And a
Big
huge loss
ult there. Gets Lunar.
all week. Followed up on by Hollow Purple. Hollow Purple heading,
Maybe.
just stabilizing.
Oh, and they get the res off. Maybe Hina trying to look for the one clip will fall, or maybe no, survives on probably what is exactly 1 HP. It's healed up. Juno ult comes out from Austin. Up punch goes in to Fern. Mercy ult comes out from a Pine here. Hollow Purple will fall to the Bastion. Pulse here for Hina. Maybe gonna look to get in on Lord Turco. Lord Turco will fall to the punch though. I'm in the Wise trying to get up on this Bastion. Bastion will get booped off if Klaus chases it. Klaus falls off the map this time. Point 2 goes to the Krillers.
I am pretty
trying to
sure that
Moira
Bastion jumped off the map.
Might have, yeah. I thought he got booped off, but it looked like he jumped as well. Freaky John's now on the Echo. I think they've played 5 DPS, maybe 6 at this point. Don't know.
And Lunar's on the Moira. I know that was a swap a while ago, but we did see them on the Alari before. Just to keep that in mind.
Yeah, both supports have now played Moira, and I think both of them have now played Juno, respectively.
Oh, we see close on point alone. Trying to hold it
Yeah,
down.
a little bit alone. Lord Purple coming in now. Punch comes out, can't really touch anything. Hollow Purple's back now. They have this ult here. Falling low. Falling very low here, will fall. Freaky John getting that clout, flanking a little bit. I don't know where the supports were. Diamond the Wise gets Tina. Red comes out, gets disrupted actually. 1 HP. Possible fall. Direct. Asuna 1 HP. Gets saved by this Moira here. Diamond the Wise will fall next. Tracking thing gets that. Lord Turco falls. Justice Mercy. Trying to survive. Will survive. Will get chased probably by this Doom. No, instead he goes on to Clouds now. Gets hindered. The Echo's on the other side. Punch goes on to Hollow Purple. What? Like, I don't really know what I'm seeing here.
Yeah, I'm not sure either, but I do know that the Mercy Lucio with the Orisa is just... Orisa's just getting hard melted. No, Orisa will just get hard melted. That's not fair, especially with the Reaper beforehand. And it looks like we might see a barrage come out from Simon the Wise if he can get set up here.
He comes out. Asuna 1 HP. Exactly, one will fall direct on the Lunar. Hina still alive though. Pulses can't catch anything. Curry now gonna get maybe finished off here. Hina, yeah. Hina maybe trying to get a little something going from this backline here. Will finally escape. Maybe no, gets speared. And under the Kiri now goes Lunar. I guess both supports are now playing Kiri as well. Asuna, now both supports have played Weaver. Hina onto Sombra. Burn onto Junker Queen, so the only original member is now Freaky John on this Echo. Diamond the Wise has this barrage. Klaus is approaching a high noon here. Coffee comes out onto the Orisa. Spear goes, hits the Freaky John, or Diamond the Wise, sorry. 12 falls to Fern. Orisa via Orisa. Spear comes out, Justice rain from above. Diamond the Wise gets one. Hina almost fell though. Freaky John gets Hollow Purple. Lord Circle 1 HP finally falls to Fern. And they get point 2, but like, I don't know what's going on. Hollow Purple now on the Rhine.
Alright.
Diamond the Wise is now on the Reaper. Klaus is on the Genji, so they swap up who's playing Reaper. Pine is now on the Kiri. They still have the Lucio. Lord Turco's the only player on Gold Lotus that has not swapped what character they've been playing. Lord Turco is the only player who has not swapped in this entire game.
Did we not see Lord Turco come out on the Mercy at one point? I thought we did.
No, that was fine, I thought.
I am lost now.
I don't know at this point. Lord Turco falls though, he ended up getting that one. And it's so much going on, it's confusing. Puff here, gonna get pushed by Freaky John. They'll fall, but barely comes out with their life there. Pine falls, Hina gets killed by a Hollow Purple, but it's Hollow Purple now. Lord Turco's back to help him, but it's a 2v4, you're not winning that. Pine is now onto the Moira. If I could get a number of how many times every support is swapped, I think that probably in the 20s by now. Yeah, Simon the Wise is now on the Cassidy, so now both DPS have put Cassidy for Gold Lotus.
Yeah, Gold Lotus is going to have to test the opposing height because Krillers is just going to hold that. Or not, they're all dropping.
They all drop.
Going for the brawl here.
A little bit. Tina hacks Simon the Wise. Pain comes out onto Asuna, what the? Chatter!
Freaky John.
Just
guaranteeing that win. That mosquito was with Reinhardt.
I mean, they just retake this because they have
that ult combo is with there's no way he loses yet. You got the Moira there with you and you're on Ryan with the shield. There's just no way you lose that duel. The Krillers are going to have to wait for a regroup here, and Gold Lotus is going to be able to come back and just regroup on point as a team.
Fern swaps Orisa now. Freaky John coming up on this copy here. Shooting the bomb somewhere, I guess. Have this copy now. Going to copy, maybe the Rhine. No, it's going to the Genji instead. The Pine will fall first. I'm in the Wise now, getting pushed by 2.
They
will
are
fall
allowing the
next.
point.
John. Pat,
Nothing
point
but a
comes out.
recontest here.
There's no touch here. And
And that's
Krillers will
it.
win.
You just recontest when you're on Reinhardt sitting at 1 HP. You're just, what are you gonna do? Swing at them from a mile away? Pick up and hold your shield. That's what you got to do.
Well, that was a map. This was a series. And we have our winner, Krillers, a thrilling 3-0.
You know, at the end of things, we do see the bat end up killed himself, and Klaus did get punched off the map. So I guess we were both right in a sense, but we did see the 1-3 there, and it not a complete shutout by the Krillers. So
Thankfully, if it was a complete shutout, especially with what happened in this map, I feel like it should have been something different. But
yeah, I'm not 100% sure what was going on. It is a game to remember. I mean, the one thing that I will note, the Krillers played, I think, 80% of the Overwatch roster. So, with that being said, does that make them all flex DPS? All flex players? Who knows?
I mean, I guess they all played different supports.
Well,
I think. Hold on. So they both played Weaver at one point. They both played Moira. They both played Kiri, I think.
pretty sure they both played Mercy. I feel like I remember that happening.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Just
I'm disappointed. I'm not gonna lie, Krillers. I'm sorry for saying this. I know we're not supposed to be biased, but I wanted you to lose that last match based off what I saw. It hurt my brain. Couldn't keep up, and
yeah.
I
I
regret.
was lost. I was lost.
No words. But with that, um, what do we think about the
MVP?
yeah the MVP?
I mean, Earn probably.
You
Yeah,
know, that's a great question.
I give
But
Fern, I think.
yeah, I mean, I'm thinking Fern would be the MVP based off the Eichenwald, like, just held it down. I mean, that alone seals that. But then again, I did see a lot of plays by the Farah. I'm drawing a blank. Who
I'm
was
in the
it?
wise.
Simon the Wise. Simon the Wise on the Farah. I did see a lot of good direct hits and a lot of good plays. But I just think, you know, the MVP has to be Fern. It's got to be
Yeah.
that Eichenwald that he held the point 2 times while being alone. So I personally, I would give it to Fern. And I heard Hydrate, you said that too.
Yes, I agree. Fern is probably my MVP pick. Like you said, they look so survivable. That I well, and also just providing good end gameplay on both Ilios and Saravasa. No matter the silly stuff that went down on Saravasa, Fern did look consistent, even after swapping tanks, I think 3 times.
You know, eh, Fern
I
definitely
mean, I
was
think just do
comfortable
a
at the
Kriller
DPS.
swap count, really. Krillers count. I think both support swapped to every support. Mystery Heroes. They played Mystery Heroes. Yeah, they played Mystery Heroes, at least their supports did. Well,
Well,
Freaky John did.
I will note
Hanzo, Bastion, Echo.
that we did not see a hog, and you know what that means. There was no hog on Garden, so sorry, but my $25 is mine.
No, I need a sub.
You know, I think they did that to spite it,
He did get one.
and it wasn't Garden, exactly.
Unlucky.
One of you guys should have just fed for it. I mean, hell, I'll choose who it goes to. Could have been you. Who knows? And so, what is this? Are you gonna get into that information for division wise right now, or
4. Sakura Samurai versus Tokyo Road Record.
Team
I
one.
know the teams. Yeah.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Correct.
Mhm.
Correct. 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 And
Oh.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it is finalized. I did see, I think, all of them leave. So, um, gotcha. Gotcha.
Or in 11 minutes, everybody. Yep. Have a good night.
Peace.
I guess while we have this time, Caustic, it's great to be here. Oh, never mind. No! Winston!
Hey guys, what's good? Sorry, Winston tried to take over my chair, guys. I'm back. Let's go. Well, it's good, ladies and
Oh, that's gore of my comfort character. No.
what's good, ladies and gentlemen.
Yo.
Winton beat her. I threw him. I mean, like, come on. Hey, now we have stream. Now they're entertained. Okay, they're ready for chaos.
What's more fun than technical issues?
Oh, have you been to a Shadow Stream Withering?
You know what? You're right.
Yo. In the meantime, chat reaction to the Winton.
I mean, if I saw gore my comfort character as well, I'd be very sad.
Oh.
It's me opening my rare packs on 2K. Just one by one.
Aurea. Wow. Is me walking in? Is that what caused all the problems? I hurt Winton, so the world must suffer. Oh no. I didn't
Can't believe Winston's invaded the code and just ruined everything.
I one-shot him. I was using my Doomfist Meteor Strike, but I forgot that doesn't kill since Overwatch 1.
You fool. That'd be me. I could ship it, but it might take a few days.
I have a
it's going to you. It's going to you.
That work.
Oh, whoa.
Caustic, cool it.
Too soon or too late. I don't know which one it is.
Probably both. That was the bad act. He's going to sleep. He's taking a nap. He's dreaming about peanut butter. He's fine. Banana bread Pop-Tarts, yeah. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, how do I feel about banana bread Pop-Tarts? But anyways, wait, how do you... I don't know. I don't think I threw him that hard. But anyways, Withering. Hello,
yeah.
How do you like Div 4? Not the worst div in the server by far, but it's also not the like. But Div 4 is pretty competitive, honestly. I would know. I do coach in there.
I've seen some. I've seen the highs and I've seen the lows.
The lows are there.
And I've seen grit and grind, unlike any other, come from Div 4. I've seen some highlights. I've watched some past streams, maybe a few codes here and there. And I gotta say, the tenacity of some of these Div 4 players is remarkable. Like,
I know one person who has a little bit of tenacity, but they're a little memey along with it. Have you heard of a player called Octo?
I'm not too well versed in the Div 4 lore with players, so no. Would you like to enlighten me on that?
So basically, he's on Leviathans there in Div 4. He's a very interesting character for the team.
I see.
He's a ball main. I think that says enough.
My kind of guy.
Very interesting specimen. Yes. What? No. Why? No clue. I mean, I don't know. Whoever saw Nyx's command exclamation point Winton probably used that just to make a really funny joke. I mean, if anyone were to use that command and if Dusty's name was in there, I feel like Dusty would type in the Twitch chat. You don't want to.
Too deep for me to understand, so I got tap out on that part. But
yeah. Anyways, we might need to go to a short break here. So, oh no! Oh lord!
So, guys, I really do enjoy the Void. It is my favorite map by far to watch and play on cast. I do enjoy the Void a lot.
I really thought Paris was a better map overall. I mean,
yeah. So, don't speak to me ever again.
Hear me out. Watch. No, it's a Horizon Lunar Colony for one reason: zero gravity.
Okay.
Also, Winton was there. It's
Oh, me.
yeah.
You know, I gotta say, Dusty, I'm not the biggest fan of Busan as a map.
Honestly,
But
I don't blame you.
I do have some very fond memories of this map. Aside from the fact that it is probably the map with my lowest win rate on any character across both Overwatch 1 and Overwatch 2.
Yeah, but now round start again. It's going to be two very different styles of play here, with Little Connie's team here running the Winston dive compared to the Orisa, but I think Dean Kane will be going to the quick switch here to the Diva there to counter the Winston there. And honestly, I can't remember which one this is. Oh no.
I believe on our right is Sakura Samurai's. Wait, I might be wrong. That might be... Right. I forgot. You see, I'm used to, you know, the teams that come in going left to right, but I guess that's not it today.
But yeah, no, coming in now. It's going to be Rhapsody getting tased
my
down
God.
by Little Connie there on the Winston. It's going to be Oreo Man walking in as well, trying to burst down this Diva, and it will be Tokyo Row Records getting this first fight win, being able to control this high ground a little bit better, and punishing Rhapsody, who went in a little too far in on the Genji there with the ring. So how do you feel about this next fight coming up?
You know, you're looking at what you have to come into the fight, and, you know, on the side of Tokyo Records, you really are looking for these on-and-8 setups. Same for the side of Sakura Samurais, but more so, Rhapsody needs to get in and do some work on the Genji. You're looking at this Brig, potentially your first target, maybe the cast with no roll, or you try to isolate this Ana. But right now, it's going to be really slow play until either side gets a good nade or a potential first pickoff. Oh my god, I can't see anything.
Yeah, no, but it is fine, it's fine. Now, coming into this next fight, though, it's going to just be Little Connie already getting close to the Primal. Almost all of Tokyo Row Records getting pretty much all their ults here. Nano, Blade, and Primal Rage coming up for Rally soon as well. Weeb has their Nano boost as well, but Tokyo Row Records is winning in the side of the ult economy. Grand Eater is slept, got naded. They are falling low, but they will not survive due to Alien just walking into the middle of them and cleaning up that fight. Bromley finding Dean Kane. It's going to be the cleanup here for Tokyo Row Records. Only one fight left unless they cap this round. And you have 5 ults for Tokyo Row Records. Rhapsody is going to get staggered as well from Little Connie. A very big stagger there. And now Tokyo Row Records might just push this agenda here.
Yeah, you know, it's an unfortunate fight when you lose your Sojourn first, especially a Soj with an ult trying to go for an off-angle pick. You know, you really ask yourself, where's your Diva in that scenario? Or maybe a Brick pack. But
Sojourn.
I get dead again.
And now it's going to be the Nano Blade! The rally will not be enough to stop the Genji in the backline, slicing and dicing like it's no man's business. It will be both supports going down here for the side of Sakura Samurai. It's going to be a Nano Blade from Rhapsody, but he gets shot down by the High Noon from Bromley, and it will be round 1 going to Tokyo Row Records.
Rare Nano Blade kills spotted. Rare Blade kills spotted, honestly.
Rare
You know,
Genji kill.
whenever I see a Blade come out, I have 2 thoughts that come into my head. 1, what is this guy doing? And 2, how fast will he die? And you know what? If you're alien, you just don't die. You're simply built different.
Oh
my lord.
Withering. You see what I'm
Sweet Mary,
here.
Mother of Joseph above.
Reinhardt, ladies and gentlemen. For Little Connie with Alien going over to the Mei and Oreo Man going over to this Lucio for Tokyo Row Records. But now for Sakura Samurai, you're going to have Rhapsody going over to the Cassidy, Dean Kane going over to the Risa. It's going to be a
Spitting
brawl
bars right
matchup now. And Crayon Eater is actually going to go to the Ash, and Rhapsody will go to the Echo. And we will go over to the Bat. But full conflict.
You're looking at basically the opposite spectrum of comps here. You got the really fast beat 'em down brawl, and you got the really slow poke 'em out poke comp. But you know, both comps have their strengths, both comps have their weaknesses. But if you are Tokyo Row Records, you need to get in onto this Bap and Brig immediately. There is no hesitation that you can take here.
Yeah.
Does he get this Echo to play or this Ash? Ah, it's over.
Yeah, and Little Connie Shields is feeling the brute force of all that poke.
Oh!
Already falling low, but Quero finds Rhapsody there. Land Force out already early here from Weeb. Now it's going to be the Reinhardt just forcing the rest of Sakura back, but it's going to be 2 clean fire strikes, lighting the rest of Sakura ablaze while they fall down from the poke from Bromley here. It's going to be a first cap going to Tokyo Row Records. And honestly, it's going to be a little rough to dislodge this Rhine comp now that they got the point gap.
You know, if you really want to put this Rhine comp to its limits, you need to start taking these wider angles against it. Force out their speed early, because once you get them on the back foot, it's going to be a lot harder for them to get out. You need to make sure that they are as far from you as possible before you push your aggression.
Yeah, and now it's going to be the Ingrid here from Dean Kane, going to the top right angle once again. Everyone falling low, good dynamite there from Crayon Eater, and it's going to be the wall onto Rhapsody. He will fall low, but Lamp will save him. Little Connie already getting close to Shatter, 99%, gets it, but will he use it? Yes, he will. It's a big slam, 4 on that one, and it will be Alien getting 2 there with the rest of the team. Little Connie does fall a little late, but it's gonna be too late there for Sakura. They all fall, and now Tokyo Row Records just has to wait for their Reinhardt to come back.
I mean, you know, it's a great fight there if you're Tokyo Row. You get an easy fight win with only 1 ult. You're allowed to build up to others. But, you know, Sakura, they really need to start thinking about whether or not this top push is really going to be best for them. You know, you have an Ashe and Echo. You can take these off angles and try to poke them out more, or force them into an area where you're better suited to kill them.
And that's what you're going to do. You just got to force point.
That's another thing as well, forcing the point. And they do
Window, Bub to counter. It's going to be hiding as well from Bromley, not finding any target, but like finding a lot of space taken there. Bromley finds Weeb. It will be Tokyo Row Records losing the point there for a bit, but Bob finds Alien. Little Connie's going to be charging in, however. This Reinhardt is in the back line now with Ring. He's just running in there. He's having a great time.
Little Connie is not so little with this play that I'm being seen made. This is big Connie right here.
Massive Connie.
Server admin on the Reinhardt. Never really see this, but you know, anything can happen.
I love it. But now, last fight territory again for this potential map cap here for the side of Tokyo Row Records. They have the Blizzard, they have the very good ults, but Sakura has everything besides that Bob. Very dangerous here. A rally Terror Surge could be devastating. But Dean Kane's already out of all their defensive cooldown. It's going to be a Mei dupe on there from Rhapsody, and it's going to be Dean Kane. No Terror Surge in this fight. The Orisa will fall early, getting frozen into their cold doom. Little Connie walking in once again, getting clean 3 there, going for his 4th to clean up this map, and this whole shatter. The Tokyo Row Records will take map 1. Man, talk about that shatter.
I didn't see nothing.
I mean, I think I saw everything.
I didn't see nothing.
Are you sure, man?
I saw 3 kills, and I saw an Ashe eventually die. Whether or not that shatter caused it, that's up to interpretation of others. But big play here from Alien. A Genji Blade getting more than 1, or in general just a kill. And on a rallied Brig. I mean, you know what? Good job,
We take
Alien.
those.
Great play. Tokyo Records with a great map as well.
Yeah.
And stop sending us to the void, please, Caustic. I don't like it
What do
here.
you mean? I love it here.
I don't like the void. It's scary.
I know what I have to do, Withering. I need to fix Winton.
No.
I think if I fix him, the stream will go back to
There's no
normal.
time to fix him. You cannot
No,
mend
no,
this
it'll be fine. I can
relationship.
just grab him. Give me a second. All right. Bringing him up. He's set down. He's safe. Okay? He's safe. Did it? Oh, God. It didn't work, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, no. The
You
stream
cannot
is...
fix this relationship with Winton anymore.
I thought... Oh, no. Oh, no. Sorry, stream. I might have... oh, God. I made a mistake. But... Oh? Oh, God. Even the cams. I might have thrown him too hard. But the camera is working now.
You know what? That's always a W when we get one part of the tech to work.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, let's talk about that map weathering, because I think what the main issue there was for Sakura Samurai is they didn't really take any off angles whatsoever. Like, they kind of just walked you down, and it's not what you really want to do into the run brawl.
Listen, I'm all in for the Orisa and the walk 'em down, but it's kind of hard to play a walk 'em down style Orisa when you don't have the walk 'em down supports.
Yeah.
You're looking at this comp, you have an Orisa, you have a BAP, you have a Brig, you have an Ashe, and an Echo. To me, this screams off angle central, please walk somewhere else, away from the rush team.
Mm-hmm.
And for the side of, Tokyo Records, it's just they play that almost to a T. Honestly, there's a few mishaps, maybe some missed speed calls, some misused abilities in general. But otherwise, you're looking at a Ryan comp, a pretty basic Ryan comp at that, and they played it how it should be played against a comp that typically, if you're playing it right, at least has a better advantage over the rush comp in those scenarios.
And honestly, yay, we're going into map 2.
Oh!
Okay. Wait, can we get a pigeon view? Can we get a pigeon view, ladies and gentlemen? The pigeon on the fire truck. I see him to the right. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to New York City. Pigeons are abundant. But you know what else is abundant, Withering?
What else is abundant?
Great matches like we're going to see here coming into map 2 of this Div 4 matchup. And it's going to be Tokyo Row Records going back to this Rhine Brawl.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But if it is broke, slap some duct tape on it. I don't know.
Flex tape.
No, we're not sponsored.
I wish. But you know what we are sponsored by?
What are we?
No. But you know what we are sponsored by?
What are we
Ourselves at the Shadow merch store.
Beautiful transition into a plug.
I am the best merch plugger in this server.
I do not doubt that.
But yeah, no. Get your jerseys for these teams, Tokyo Row Records, and there's a pause.
Who DC'd? Let's play the guessing game, folks.
I'm betting $20 on Rhapsody.
I will be taking that money eventually, but I
I
actually
don't even have $20.
that's tough. Neither do I. Well, there's also a sub here. We should probably maybe point out. But,
yeah, well, I didn't even see
Baby
that
Flex.
Yeah, with Baby Flex going in for the side of.
That
Let me
is
think.
Tokyo Row Records, I believe. I
think
don't want to
that
be
was,
rude, but I
Bromley.
forget
It's
who went
Bromley.
out. Bromley went out. There's no scene to switch to, folks.
Well. Oh. Well, we are going back in. Round's going to be starting. Sorry for the merge plug, so you didn't really get to talk about these comps. So it's going to be the same thing here, more or less, from that previous round. Just with Baby Flex here on the Ashe to have a little more poke against this Orisa comp coming into Midtown offense here for the Sakura Samurai.
Wow.
Oh, nice shots there.
I mean,
Baby Flex and Alien. Okay.
You
see
picked this
you.
Ashe pick. You picked this Ashe pick expecting another Ashe on the other side, but Baby Flex, he didn't see the Ashe and was like, you know what? Uncontested shots. Don't mind if I do. Orisa's not gonna eat them. Let him fly.
Rhapsody.
But sim pick. Well, okay. Now we have time to talk about the comps.
Let's talk about the sim pick. Are they just gonna try to TP on to Quero Foster?
This is a very simple idea, Dusty. You have two options. You either TP into the bottom of Fire Station or to the top of Fire Station, depending on which way you feel going.
What if you just TP under the back line?
There's a Reinhardt and a May.
Yeah.
you just get
Yeah.
beamed.
Here we go. We can just TP in the
Wait,
back.
let's hear me out here.
Let's just TP in there anyways.
Oh, oh Lord.
Welcome to Div 4 and a Scuff Dusty casting. But
What goes better?
you think I talk in comp? Jeez. No, the voices.
That's
But yeah,
so
no,
real.
most likely the Symmetric Human Rhapsody most likely to just TP into the firehouse, just get a little bit of time to get set up, maybe get Crown Eater on the high ground so they can just poke someone out for a second and then drop the wall on whoever they please. And so
The way I'm looking at it, right, is they take this TP, right? If they go top, then high ground's good and all. It's really good for Weeb here on the Baptiste, able to have cover to poke and heal for their team, but also denies them a potential high ground retake. Or they go down to low ground and they flood the point almost immediately. Either way, TP, good choice here. I think it's one of the best ways to just get past this point and onto the actual objective.
yeah. No, I have a theory.
Oh yeah?
Do you think Lil Connie is the type of man to charge into the TPs to split up the
Oh,
rest of
absolutely, without a doubt in my
Sakura?
mind.
Like,
But
if
we
that
might
happens,
see
I'm
it.
gonna scream, man.
We might see it. Hey, it might grab somebody. Who knows?
It's going to be TP in the washroom. Okay.
Huh.
Interesting. They're gonna take the short TP and then walk into Firehouse with Lucio amp. No wall to stop them, however, so they do get the free walk into Firehouse. Now it's going to just be the rest of Tokyo Row Wreckers just making sure they cannot walk in, deal no damage. But Symmetra Beam is gonna get a little charged up there. But it's going to be an early lamp and wall there from the side of Sakura. They're gonna have Lil Connie a good chance to just walk in there for a second. Turrets are coming out, but it's just gonna be a lot of poke coming in from the side of TRR. And you have Baby Flex with the side mic. You just get in there, and there it is.
Oh,
Double
there it
alien.
is.
That's the poke damage you need. And a little Bikani walking in with the Reiner just swinging left and right, taking everyone down. Gonna get a little bit of poke. Might need to keep the shield up a little longer, and he does. And he uses the shatter, hits everyone in the room, and that's aggressive.
It's good
And there's a
rotation
window.
there.
Whoa.
That was a great rotation there for Sakura Samurais, honestly. Interesting widow there, Quero, but you know what? We look past that. Big shatter from Lakani, that's all that mattered. But,
I mean-
I'm looking at this, right? And you have your TP up and available. You could try to do a bait TP, a TP bomb, maybe. Just try to get them off of you for that little bit of time that you need to push out.
Maybe just send like 2 in, have a window behind him, and just pincer? But who knows? But also, for that fight, it's going to be another rotation into Firehouse most likely, and for TRR, you used 2 of your ults there, and Sakura just kind of just said, I mean, you burn a little time, but you have less ults, and now it's going to be a high ground TP, and there's the window to poke out the rest of TRR. Wall is used by both Mays here. Little Connie going to be the main target to get poked out, but he gets into the hallway, and Crayon Eater finds their mirror and alien. No Blizzard here. There's going to be a TP in for the side of Sakura. It's going to be Bob to hold, Beat to hit the rest of Sakura here to keep their team alive from Blood Moon. And it's going to be Bob finding one. Blood Moon will fall. Dean Kane still has his Terror Surge, and he hits 2. Blizzard as well. Going to be a frozen Little Connie beat used by Oreo Man to survive, but Little Connie will get beamed down along with Oreo Man. And point will be capped. No one is able to touch it due to the Blizzard.
Yeah, no, that was just a little bit of a sloppy fight, but it worked overall for Sakura Samurais. I really think that TP was a little interesting from Rhapsody, but it did the job. Unfortunately, you used a little more ults than you probably needed to, mainly the Terror Surge. But, you're looking at the side of Tokyo Records, and it's just a lonely old Blizzard there for Alien that you can easily evade by a simple TP
Or a Fortify.
out. That is true if you were the Aristocrat in there, but I think Dean Kane is a little better than that to get caught in a Blizzard, surely.
Who knows? But at the same time, it's gonna be Sakura just taking their time, kind of just gonna force the agenda on the card here, dropping down, and Rhapsody just saw a 5 drop on his head, getting Goomba Stomp. Blizzard in from the side of TRR and Alien. Shatter as well, even though the fight was already won. Fausto getting the nice.
It's called Aura, buddy. You wouldn't get it.
I mean, the Aura. What's the Aura of only having a window? I don't know.
If Quero Fausto is simply just built different and finds 2 with this window, that makes up for using an extra ult in the previous fight.
You're right, Withering. I did not think about it like that, but Rhapsody does have the wall coming up. We're getting close to their window as well, and creating 30% away from the Blizzard. Sakura doesn't really have any ults either. It's gonna be playing it safe, poke them out a little bit until you can get that engage onto point. Potentially just send someone down there, force that, and then have the rest of the team walk up. But who knows? It's going to be Quariposa falling low. No early layup this time. And it will be the engage coming in from DK. Wall on the top. Double wall, actually.
Oh, symbol!
Very interesting sim wall. It doesn't block him from the window whatsoever. Granita falls. Early window there. Does not save Rhapsody. TP could not get him out. It's going to be Blood Moon stuck in the Mega Room, trying to survive, but Little Connie will not let him. Organ gets the boot kill there, and it's going to be Dean Kane falling back, and Sakura is not getting a good way to get engaged through here on second point of mid-down. That's
crazy, but I think I saw 2 picks off of that window, one being an assist as well, actually.
Oh
so,
my god.
I'm not saying I'm the prophet or anything, but I might know a thing or two.
You know anything about archaeology? Because Rhapsody is going on to the venture.
I actually do know a bit about archaeology. It's something I considered studying. Yeah, you know, it was one of the random topics that came up in the pool of things that might be fun to do. So
we might need this. Oh, what a wall! Rhapsody
you know,
trying to drill away, but you can't drill through that much ice. So Rhapsody will fall, and now it's going to be Sakura down another member. They do get a little more cart progress, but Little Connie's probably just looking for another shatter. Bob comes in, is blocked by a wall. It's going to be both teams sandwiched in between these walls. Early lamp, and it's Little Connie time to hit an average slam. Hits Blood Moon, but that's all they're going to need. But it's going to be a big Blizzard to counter, but no real heals here for Sakura besides Weeb, and he has to pop the window to keep his Orisa alive. Rhapsody's taking the high ground now, and Sakura will be moving through, but you have to worry about Alien's Blizzard here. You have Dean Kane walking with the Terror Surge, however, they're falling low. Blood Moon's coming back with this beat. You have 25 seconds left. Wall onto Alien, not letting them touch. It's going to be the Terror Surge and the Venture Boop, doing a lot of damage here. Oreo Man 1 HP will die to the Terror Surge. No beat, he gets Ajax, ladies and gentlemen. There is an Ajax. 2 falls for the side of Tokyo Row Records. Your Babyflex finding Weeb, but it's not going to be enough. It'll be the Alien, the last man on the point, and they will fall. And that's going to be a minute 3 left here for Sakura, getting the second point cap after a really rough first few minutes there.
Taking Alien isolation a little too literally there, man. You're the only one left on point after that interesting fight, to say the least. But, you know, seeing an Ajax makes me smile a little bit, you know? It's always fun to see a team feel so good about a fight, and then it just all gets crumpled down because your Lucio hit Y a little bit.
But speaking of crumpled, this backline might be, you have Rhapsody in the backline here, but their own teams might have just put them in a poor position now. It's going to be Little Connie being able to take some hits here on the chart, look for Rhapsody. Rhapsody going in at half with no cooldowns there until the last second. It's going to be a window to split up the rest of Sakura. They do get away, however. Rhapsody might not, but he does, just barely. This venture will get eventually picked off by Oreo Man, my bad. There will be 40 seconds left. It's going to be the wall here splitting Dean Kane, the Orisa falling low. The gold will not save you now. Crown Eater tries to save their tank, and they will fall due to the fact of that. So now it's going to be 25 seconds left. It's going to be a few late kills coming in here for the side of Tokyo Row Records, staggering Sakura a little bit. They have ults coming up, though. Both teams, it's going to be an ult fest here for this last fight, potentially. Either way, you're going into overtime here, Weathering. What do you do?
What do you do? Well, you're looking at your ult economy. We with a window, you have a Blizzard coming up, you have Ventral coming up, very devastating. You get your Venture into the backline, potentially with this window, to try and set up a pincer, but it's looking like Rhapsody doesn't want to take that approach. But yeah, you want to try to set a pincer here so you can save this Blizzard. Oh, big shatter!
Big shatter with a Reinhardt will fall, double Blizzard on the point, Terror Surge as well, high noon. Everything is big out here, and Dean Kane finds 3 with the Terror Surge. They all got pulled into the wheel of death. The Orisa will spin, and the Orisa will win. Haven't seen spin to win since the good old ball days back in Overwatch 1. But Orisa here for Dean Kane.
I miss my old ball.
We'll bring it back. Grapple timer, am I right? But anyways,
you talk about the goods of Orisa, you hear Bernard, you hear, the Stola, Dean Kane. Big 4K from Dean Kane.
Speaking of big, that's going to be a pick on a Blood Moon that will not let him use their beat, and it will be overtime burning. The rest of Sakura Samurai fallen, and that will be the overtime burning. And that's a lot of rhyming, but that will be Tokyo Row Records.
So you consider becoming a lyricist?
No, I don't think I will.
I think you should look into it. You seem to rhyme a lot.
I accidentally just did that one. But yeah, that will be Tokyo Row records, giving Sakura 2 points and a little bit through third. But they have an objective to hold. Yeah, not an objective to hold. They have an objective to cap and win this map.
That's a proud push to have there if you're Sakura. You started off losing about 3 minutes of your time on first point. Tough rotations, getting caught off, taking a little bit too much time in Firehouse. But you're able to pull it back. Took a few scrappy overtime fights, but now you're in a comfortable position. You're halfway through third point. What you want to do here is you want to try and play this Orisa comp as best as you can. It seems to be their strong suit, so you want to build around this potential Orisa, and I think that's what they're going to do.
Yeah. And you're gonna have Cran Eater onto the Ash. You're gonna have Rhapsody on the May. Weave in. Yeah, it's the only change is gonna be Cran Eater on the Ash just for the poke.
I think I really resonate with the Cran Eater name. To point that out, but when you're looking at this DPS line, when you're looking at this DPS line, right? You see May and Ash. It's very, it's poke heavy with a little bit of potential for meeting in a brawl, which is what you need for this Reinhardt. You need to be able to get a good wall off, maybe just have that pressure of seeing a May on the other team. But the one thing you really need to do here, if you are Sakura Samurais, is you need to limit their ability to move as much as you can and use up as much time as you can. Because this team, if you let them get just even an inch of space, they're going to go a mile.
Especially with the Reinhardt of Little Connie, who likes to just walk in, say nothing, and take down your backline. But now it's going to be the quick engage here from the side of Tokyo Row Records. Already finding Weave, but that's a quick pick, and it's a wall into Dean Kane. This fight might already be lost, so Lamp onto Little Connie. A lot of walls coming in. They're trying to build the house here on Midtown. Unfortunately, two close quarters here for that. You have...
I personally wouldn't have my house here. I think the property taxes are a little too high, but I like the effort they put in.
They did make a good attempt if only both maps had their windows, But it will be TRR getting a under 1 minute cap here on Midtown first, and I think it's just time for them to walk. Cause look at Alien's Blizzard charge. No one's even close.
I'm looking at that right, and I was doing a little bit of just mathing in my head, and before a little bit of poke came out and this fight started, or this poke phase started, I think Alien had more ult charge than at least 3 of their members combined.
Jeez, that is something. A lot of good May poke, a lot of good May damage there from the side of Alien and Tokyo Row Records. And now they're already having the Blizzard. So if you just play point here, make them drop and hit the Blizzard, I mean, that should be a good fight.
I believe that's an under a minute Blizzard.
I think it is. And now it's going to be Little Connie and TRR. Welcome to the high ground. No ice block here for Rhapsody. It's going to be a big Blizzard. Lamp's already used. And that's going to hit at least one. Weave has to jump out of it, so he's in the sky for this mate to rain down icicles. And Alien. Wow, oh my. Nice icicles.
Yeah, I see why he's called Alien. This guy is not human. I mean,
this guy is not human. He's built different.
The manner of which this individual was created is unlike any other I've seen before.
And now he's already 30% to another Blizzard. Oh my.
I mean, what do you do if you're Rhapsody here against this May?
Get them. But Dean Kane already falling low. It's going to be a window to... Oh my, that's almost 6 minutes on the bank. Oh. Use the window to just force off the rest of Sakura. Do not let them touch. And this Rhine comp is just very good at playing aggressive, taking space, and making Sakura feel very uncomfortable, to say the least. The comms are probably going down. They're just saying, I'm picked, we gotta disengage, and they gotta keep falling back and back. With Rhapsody falling now, no May, no wall to save you now. And it will be Baby Flex almost falling into the enemy team's sight lines. And it's going to be 5 minutes and a half now for Tokyo to get the cap here on third. And it's going to be the Bob onto Dean Kane. The Reese already has to use all their cooldowns. 2 walls used once again. Rhapsody's out in the middle of no man's land. Blizzard from Rhapsody finds the Bob and the Reinhardt. Forces out the beat from Oreo Man. Baby Flex finds Blood Moon though in the chaos here. It's going to be Cran Eater finding Baby Flex. Weave is 1 HP to just try to keep their team alive. It's going to be a big slam, finding 3. It's going to be Little Connie getting the cleanup here and possibly just getting their team the map win. The golden box of victory is right there. And he's spinning like he's a Beyblade. It's going to be Blood Moon going in, but he gets walled off. Big wall from Alien. Man is not human. And Tokyo Row Records will be winning map 2 in a quite dominant offense there.
I mean, you're coming into this first defense, Sakura Samurais. Again, Alien getting play of the game, but the one thing that you can't afford to lose is your main healer. I mean, especially such an impactful one like Baptiste. You know, you're already losing significant heals. You're losing AoE heals nonetheless in a comp that's, you know, you could play together with most of the time, and you're also losing immortality. Like that's not a good look for you off rip.
It really is not.
It's all down to just positioning there. I mean, you know, window's cool and all. It's a good place to play maybe for a recontest, or if you have the time to sit up there and just get some chip damage before you return to your team. But starting up there, not ideal. Also not ideal getting double dinked, but you know, that's an unfortunate loss there for Sakura Samurais being down 2-0 now. And just, I mean, honestly, that time pool was just disgusting to go against. You have basically 6 minutes on
And we're
a map
5
that's very
seconds off of seeing the 6-minute time bank in the top left there.
I mean, yeah, it's. I mean, honestly, if I was in that predicament, I'd be sad.
Look, you'd be as sad as this guy. Okay.
I mean, I'd be sad if I also got thrown into a wall, but
Hey, it's okay. We're going to therapy next week. Okay?
I'm happy for you guys. You know, I'll always be here for you too, every step of the way.
All right. Anyways, I think I messed up tonight with my goofy antics. Anyways, what do you think we're gonna do here going into map 3 for Flashpoint for Sakura?
Well, I mean, you only have two options.
You try to out tempo them? Maybe.
I think it's going to be hard to out tempo this team. I think what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to let them play into this cockiness that they have and try to make it into their weakness. Exactly.
They like play back, have like maybe run just like it sounds weird, but like a queen comp and just have the shout to just be like, oh,
I would not play the queen here. I think
you just have to have like a tool to like bait the engage and then just disengage quickly and then just go back in and walk them down.
I think the Orisa is fine, but I think another thing that people are kind of overlooking with these changes, and well, more so, I guess, in not to be rude, but the lower tiers, is that Ramatra's damage change with the shields, especially against the Ryan comp now, could be very impactful. Like, you're going to be using your Nemesis form to break the shield, but then you don't have a shield in your way.
Yeah.
And if I'm looking at it, you know, I'm thinking a Ramatra, a Bastion, a Mei. Bastion Mei is kind of corny, but you're trying to win here now. It works. Bastion, Mei, Lucio, Baptiste. I mean, yeah, you know, this is win or go. This is win or go home.
I could see it working with the Ram punch doing like what is like 1.
It's 2.5 times damage to shields now.
What's Ram's normal pummel damage?
It's the whole Nemesis form, but you have a Bastion theoretically,
and the Mei.
And exactly. So you have the damage to take down the Ryan after the shield is gone. But that's not the important part, is that you're making him use all of his shield there. So that will stop the Ryan and maybe potentially force a switch, honestly. We have to see, you know, we've only seen Winston and Ryan so far.
If you force a little Connie off the Reinhardt, that comp would shred a Winston, especially like what, 5 punches to break a bubble?
Oh yeah, 5 punches to break a bubble, you break it before he gets jumped back.
Yeah, and like, cause what, it's like a punch every half second?
Yep.
I think.
Somewhere like that. Closer to a second, but it's not a full second.
I mean, honestly, the Ram, I do think Ram has definitely gotten a little bit worse with the changes, but against this Ryan comp, it's feasible.
It's definitely a pick that you can go with. The Orisa can still work because, you know, gold just, I mean, Fortify stops a lot of damage and also just stops any like potential like pins or maybe a freeze on you, because they have been running this Mei Ryan and has been working to a T. So they need to just find an answer to, right now at least, the Ryan comp, but in the future, they're going to need to look towards stopping Alien. They just need to beat this Ryan comp first.
They gotta take down best player first or just stop down the tank. But what do you think you kind of go here for the map? Because if you go to, like, NJC, like...
I believe New Junk is probably their best bet. Saravasa is a lot more favorable, in my opinion, to a Ryan-style comp. It's a lot less high ground-oriented. But there are good ones there for Ryan. But New Junk City is also weird. New Junk City is also a weird map.
Like you go to first point and just be like, oh, that's Brawl, that's gonna be bad. But then once you get to like, let's say Junkyard, just stay on the high ground.
Junkyard's pretty open.
To you, and you just like win. Like your
Yeah,
worst points would be Refinery, first point. I don't even remember the name of that one, and then the Bomb Flats.
Bomb Flats is easily your best bet at taking an early lead. You get Bomb Flats.
Yeah.
Really flat, really open, not a whole lot of space for them to like take potential off angles, and you can try your best to put them into a corner or maybe even just flat out roll over the Reinhardt.
Yeah. And I think for like Junkyard and air like vents, that's gonna be like a nightmare for the Reinhardt, because if you're not on that high ground first and you can't drop down or make them come to you, it's gonna be how do we put it? Rough. Ryan isn't the most vertical mobility character if you never could tell.
Exactly. Essentially, to sum it up, you just need to be quicker than this comp. You need to be the ones to set up first.
Yeah. And hear me out. Hypothetically, wrecking them.
I mean, okay.
It's a good
I hear
distraction.
you, right? I really, really hear you here. It's just with Flashpoint, it's a little awkward with Wrecking Wheel.
Flashpoint, the fastest game mode with the fastest tank.
Yeah, I could see it. I mean, they would just need to style around the ball, or potentially play a really funky hybrid comp where it's like a rush backline with a ball as your tank.
Maybe.
They could go the Shanghai Dragons route.
I'm just theorizing with goofy comps.
Back in
Like,
2021.
how does one get a goofy Rhine comp and a goofy comp to be? I think it was when Flood won an MVP, or was it late?
I thought it was 2020, but I'm thinking 2021 back when the zombie comp was really proficient. A lot of APAC teams ran the ball with the Moira backline.
Yeah, Ball Moira, interesting. Like Ball Moira Juno, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, it's a hard backline to kill. You have your ball potential there, so he's really distracting. You can maybe slam the backline. And I think you play a Tracer, Echo, maybe even a Tracer Ashe. But your Ashe is going to be the straggler. So your Ashe will probably die a lot, but you have that potential poke.
Ashe will be the bait play.
Exactly.
Just be like, oh, hey, look at that Ashe. Oh, we're going in. We got the... Oh, we're down our backline already. That's awful.
Guys, what do you mean the Ashe... What do you mean we didn't... What do you mean? The Ashe died, guys. Why did we die? Well...
Because there's a wrecking ball.
Exactly. But there's a lot of things they can do here, and I do think that this is all just going to revolve around them getting to the point quicker. Because once Tokyo Rare Records has the point, they just can't seem to get off of it. Like, no matter how hard they try.
They're glued onto it with the Gorilla Glue. That was the best pun I'm ever gonna make.
Oh, Gorilla Glue. Not from the Gorilla.
Not from the Gorilla, but it has the branding. It's the branding because Winton is Gorilla. It's the branding, we're not gonna turn Winston into glue.
You're right, they're turning Orisa into glue.
No! Withering, you can't do that. Yeah. Oh my god. So what are you gonna say, Costa?
Anyways, on a different note, I've noticed an individual named Octo in the chat highlighted message, play ball. Now, is this the Octo you were referring to earlier?
Nope, never heard of this man in my entire life.
I see.
No, if I mention him, you will not stop talking about it for like 2 days, and I don't want to deal with that right now. Okay? But that is the right Octo. Yes. Or you do the calculations.
It's 10 punches, I believe, yeah.
Mm-hmm. That would be like... Oh, so he gets a punch up.
And that's not even including Bastion and Mei shooting it.
Yeah, so he most likely would actually win that. Okay.
Also, Dusty, I believe you have some fans in the chat. You have some people mentioning you. Rhapsody, Dusty, thoughts on Winton Overwatch? Be honest.
He's very cool.
And Octozuka, highlight my message again. Dusty lost a ball 1v1 against me. Just saying. Would you like to address these comments?
I would like to say for Rhapsody, I did confirm this guy over here. Very cool. I did the first thing as a joke. I don't think he liked it very much. But for the me losing the ball 1v1, that was in a pug. So they also went somber.
So basically, what you're saying is it doesn't count, and to 1v1 you again in a fair matchup.
I do think I think he's like beating me by like one map. I think he's beating me like one out of all the Pugs games we played against each other. I think he's beating me by one map. Caustic, that's crazy.
Yeah, I was gonna say something, but I think you figured it out.
Even little Connie is saying he remuted. Even the players, Caustic. Okay. Oh my god, it's actually the Queen Comp. I was kidding. I was kidding, Withering.
Wait, don't listen to this guy. Don't listen to this guy. He doesn't know what he's saying.
Wait, no! I wasn't top 500 top 500 for a bad reason. No! Oh no! It's Lucio Brig! Oh no!
Oh lord. We're back in season 2. We've traveled back in time 2 years.
We're going back to jokes!
Yeah, as we see. Oh, wait a minute. Yo, Lil Connie's on the Orisa now.
Wait, and Mikey is in here for Tracer. Bromley is back in on the Cassidy as well. And no change up for the backline here for the side of Tokyo Row Records, but Little Connie will be on Orisa. Unexpected here from the Reinhardt player.
Okay, well, this is a big switch up now.
This Queen Cup is holding this point. I will give them that. DK falling a little low with the Lucio Brick is not going to be enough, especially with the Tracer in your backline once again. So now Mikey will be bursting down the rest of his backline.
Is that Deku?
That is Deku, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, the My Hero Academia crossover is in Overwatch. Came out, I think, yesterday or the day before that. And you have...
Go buy it. Oh my lord almighty.
I'm not doing the full plug for that. But yeah, Korean Eater with a nice headshot there with a railgun on to Mikey.
Tracer has been found dead in the streets of Suravasa.
You can't even see her head. There's just a giant hole.
It's a crater. It's gone.
Crater. Doomfist punch? Nah. Railgun. But now it will be Sakura having a player advantage here against the side of Tokyo Row Records, but they're all falling low. Lucio Brig, like I said, not the best heals in the world, but it might be just be enough. Rapidly though falling low, but they will also have 1 HP besides Weeb, who gets poked up by Mikey. Lil Connie has a Terror Surge, maybe might just use it on the rest of the team here on to Sakura, but no, he's just gonna burst down Rhapsody. Will fall half. The Queen has enough damage. It's going to be a very late orbit from for a Fausto, and it's just gonna be DK getting the pick up there. And honestly, this might work. This Queen Comp might just have a chance.
Listen, you know, you're playing a comp that has been played in well over 2 years. You know, it's a big switch up. You know, you're playing something that quite literally fell out of meta so inexplicably fast that I kind of forgot it existed for a while. But you know, Brig Lucio, not very good for sustain, but if you can get into that quick fight, okay, it's not good for sustaining.
Oh, no,
if you get into that quick fight. Genji got stuck?
Genji got stuck?
Genji got stuck?
Starts finding Weeb. Dean Kane will not be close to that rampage. 1% off. Well, they were close, but not close enough. 1% off, and I mean, Sakura does have a chance to cap this point. They forced out 2 ults, and now you could go in with the rampage and clock here. And also, back to what we were saying about the Lucio Brig, though, Brig got nerfed with her health pack charge, so it's even worse for the side of Weeb and Sakura.
Yeah, that's why, you know, these changes were a lot more adjusted to this Juno Brig style comp, not really a Brig Lucio.
Yeah. It's always going to be High Noon, a beat to counter, and rally. Both support ults here from Sakura. It's going to be Tokyo Row Records finding 2 so far. Dean Kane does not pop.
That was one of the meanest stuns I think I've seen in a while.
Yeah, that was a 3-man stun, and that's going to be what wins CRR that fight. Dean Kane not even getting to use the rampage. And use both support ults for the side of Sakura.
You just use both support ults. I'm thinking you get off of the Brig, and you maybe go Akiriko. Or you get off the Brig and you maybe go Moira. I mean, yeah, maybe, but you know, if the Juno comp doesn't work for you, there's workarounds to it. That's why, you know, Juno's good, but there's other comps.
No, Rhapsody does have this blade, could be very big, but he's falling low once again. There's a board trying to keep him up, but he has to walk in below half. It's going to be a shout engage. Rampage hits 3. The Queen's in the back line. It's going to be a huge one. Finds 2. But will be Little Connie finding 2 as well. Rhapsody gets to clean up onto the Arisa here. And now will be Mikey going to touch for a second, but leaves. So will be Sakura getting the first cap here on the second point. But you have to worry about the Orbit, Terra Surge, and Pulse Bomb now with only your DPS ults to your name.
You know, it's going to be a tough matchup here because this Juno's going to build this ult right when the fight is going to fully initiate for sure. And Mikey has a Pulse Bomb, so, you know, if you're Rhapsody, don't get stuck. But you have a Blade here, right? And this is Blade after all, so realistically, you only have one
Scare
ult.
factor. It's scare factor.
Yeah. I'm very scared of a Genji Blade.
But it's going to be the shout into the orbit. The rest of Sakura having to run away, but the Terra Surge will just pull them back into death. They saw the satellite, and it's just going to be too late. It's going to be Cranier getting picked off. Rhapsody left. Blood Moon falling as well, and it'll kind of getting the cleanup there. 70% for Sakura, making 71. But that's all they're going to get here on second point so far. You only have to walk into the high noon now. You have ults to do, and Cranier will take this Cassidy mirror for the Broadway.
Yeah, you know, I mean, it's going to be tough taking this recontest if you are Sakura Samurais. Mostly because, easily speaking, the best pick to get here is going to be this Brig. Weeb is going to get caught out 9 times out of 10. They see Bromley as well. That's unfortunate. You know what? I honestly get it.
Rhapsody, Blade going in a half, will not find any value. Deflects the high noon, though. Forces that out. At least it's going to be a 45 here on the point. Oreo Man getting closest to the rally. He will not pop it yet, just trying to survive. Cranier trying to survive against Mikey here on the back line. He has their rally as well. And it will be Cranier finding Mikey in the back line. 3v4, but Little Connie will get the cleanup here most likely on the Arisa. Cranier in the back line, though, Cassidy proposing a threat will be brought down, though. 80%, and I don't think anyone here for Sakura can touch.
You know, yeah, I'm looking at this now. I do not believe that there is a touch, unless Rhapsody really just wants to, you know, yeah, it does not look like it, never mind.
Nope, he's gone. He's on Genji. You must remember.
You are now down, POV, you are Sakura Samurais, you are now down 2 points on Flashpoint, but match point as well.
2-0.
You need
Double
to change things.
I don't think Brig Lucio's the play. Oh?
To be honest, I don't think this comp is necessarily the play.
They listen, they watch stream. I feel so bad.
I will feel bad if they go back and watch this. And nothing against you guys, it's just this comp is not playable anymore for a reason.
They did get nerfed. But now, Lemon almost falling low. No Ajax, luckily. Weeb will be popping the rally. Lemon saving the speed. And it's going to be double rally here on the field. Nothing else yet. It's just going to be a big brawl here. Little Connie looking for a Terra Surge, potentially beat for the orbit here. Bromley just in the middle of nowhere. Does get away with it. Weeb is going to get a kill on a Bromley. This may be too late. That's a Pulse Bomb Terra combo. I haven't seen that one in a minute, but I do love to see it.
I, in my whole 2 years of playing Overwatch 2, have never, and I mean ever, seen a Tracer throw a Pulse Bomb onto the floor of a Terra Surge.
You've never seen that? Really?
I've seen it be stuck on somebody. Keyword, I saw it on the floor.
Well, yeah. I mean, technically, who's gonna run away? They're also in the orbit, so either way, it's most likely a guaranteed kill there. But now for Sakura,
it's also the Pulse Bomb pick. It's a little silly.
You do use 4 ults there. Dean Kane does have this rampage. It's going to be a high noon to counter. Rhapsody walking in. The deflect is a little too early. He will fall. Crown Eater will almost fall as well. He's falling low. The rest of the backline here for Sakura are going to get pretty much decimated, but they do survive. Just barely. Crown Eater finds Mikey. They're like at 10 HP. 60% counter here on the point for Tokyo Road Records. They're down a member. It's going to be a rampage hitting to the Brig and the Arisa. The Brig Bash trying to run into the Queen, trying to instead of running away. It will be Dean Kane getting the cleanup here for their team. Mikey gets Weeb, but it's not going to be enough. Sakura will get the cap on the third, but they have a long way to go now.
Alright, so now, right, you have a rally coming up, you have a noon, and Connie has another Terra Surge. This fight is surprisingly more in favor for Sakura Samurais, but they just need to play it that way. Right now, they're kind of playing scared. The point of this comp is you need to get in and surround a target, and it should more than likely be Mr. Oreo Man or Bromley that gets surrounded.
Yep.
They haven't really been doing that.
Almost gets shot down by the Cassidy here. It's going to be a 5-man Terra Surge, but does not get the pick. Rally to sustain. High noon. finds a shield of Mr. Oreo Man, and the fortified for Little Connie will fall. Brownlee finds Blood Moon in the chaos. The bash will stop the spin. It's not going to be enough. However, Dean Kane will be trying to fight for his life here. Another big stun there from Mr. Oreo Man with the rally. He finds his mirror in Weeb. He's going to be this fight and the point going to Tokyo World Records. It's just Rhapsody left. The lone Genji can't deflect everything. The torpedoes from the Juno get him. There will be a nice boop to clear out. Sakura Samurai and Tokyo World Records will be going to this last week of the qualifiers. Going against, it will be FIWB. That will be that qualifier game next week, and they did it in a dominating fashion too. Now I think hype is on their side now.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you play a relatively, at least for your side, a relatively easy 3-0 game. You know, you're getting ready to go into playoffs. I mean, not really a whole lot to say there, other than congratulations to Tokyo Records and tries there by Sakura Samurais, of course.
Yeah, and that will be.
Now it comes down to the funny part.
Go! It's working!
Holy moly!
Oh my god, it's a miracle. Go
I've got some bad news for you, man.
Go to the caster. Go to the caster cam. Let's see if that works. Just do it.
Just do it. Just do it.
Just do it, man. Just do it, man. Okay. We're good. We're good.
All right. Well.
Oh, wait. Well, the Tokyo Records is up there. Oh my. He's gone. The producer is gone.
Well, it's just me and Dusty now. We'll be seeing Caustic later when he is on camera crying because the setup was not working previously, but now works at the end of the stream. So, Dusty, what do we think of that match? You know, I think I'm certainly hyped to watch more of Tokyo Records.
While I try to fix this camera. Give me a second. Oh no, where to fall? I don't think it's tilted anymore. I think we're good.
Can we send some love to our producer, please? I think he needs it.
He's in the corner. I don't think they know about the great Caustic.
Much love to Caustic.
In the corner image.
But
yeah, Tokyo had a clean game there, more or less. Like they gave a point or two, like they gave a little bit of percent, but they kind of won it out pretty easily there. Especially with 7 people in every single map. Like they're just like, yo, we can get away with this.
Yeah, I've just noticed in chat, Lil Connie will be getting the MVPs.
Yeah, I think we gotta give it to him. I mean, I honestly want to say Alien, but
I was gonna pick Alien.
I think we should pick Alien.
I think it's Alien.
I think it's Alien.
I think it's Alien. Wait,
Alien.
Mr. Producer Man, are we back?
Caustic, do you want to give the MVP to Alien? How do you feel? You're down 2-2. You're down 2-0. Alien.
All right, Alien.
DPS player wins for once when Dusty's casting, not the tank. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, good job to everyone for the Tokyo Records. Everyone played really well. Sakura Samurais, I mean, there's always room for improvement, of course.
Yeah.
To be agreed. But that was a great series to watch, great series to cast. And I believe
that I think that's the night.
Yeah, well, you know what? Some is better than none.
Yeah, but that will be, I think that's our games for the night. Tomorrow we will have one game, and that will be I don't know a div. Actually.
I'm not too sure either.
Div 3.
It'll be a Div 3 game. We're going up in divs every game. It'll be a Div 3 game. Yeah. Well, he's finding it. Oh. Oh.
Well, I kind of hope they do because I have I heard Celestial Knights, my friend is on that team, and I would really love the opportunity to just watch him play. It'd be
Yeah.
great to see that.
But for now, I think that's our games for the night. I was not there for the Div 5 game, but it will be Krillers taking the 3-0 against Gold Lotus, and it will be Tokyo Row Records beating Sakura Samurai 3-0 as well. 3 Overwatch tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And for now, I'm Dusty. That is Caustic over there as a producer. I am Caustic. I am Caustic, definitely. And over there to my imaginary right is Withering.
Yo,
So with that, thank you for watching Shadow Live, and good night.
catch y'all next time.
God damn it. Don't tease that.